So you're fighting the Emma's MySpace.
Yes, I am.
She's a very tough girl.
She is, but I've been preparing.
So words on the street is she's doing the ritualistic sequences to just sway the odds of the fight in her favor.
She's so silly.
You don't lend the credence to this rumor?
I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
So take me in the day of the camp for you. What are you doing?
So the first thing I do when I wake up is get on Roblox Gym Tycoon. It really helps me get into my mental state.
So Roblox?
Yes.
The tycoon?
Yes.
Okay, so what comes after that?
After that, I take my daily supplements. And head to the gym.
So why are you taking that? And so take me through that.
So my philosophy for this camp has been longevity. So I start with my stretches to avoid injury, and then I move on to lifting. But I don't lift too heavy because one time I cramped my finger, so I stick to my 1 pound dumbbells so I don't overexert myself.
I see.
Then it's on to agility drills.
Okay. So what do you say to the critics who say you just seem to be doing the regular fitness routine just at the gym rather than specializing on the training of the upcoming match?
To them, I say, kiss my butt.
Class. Just continue.
To end my training, I meditate to visualize my success and to tap into the wisdom of my ancestors.
Okay. So tell me, what is the rest of your day? So why are you doing the rest of the day?
After that, I will typically stroll into Whole Foods and do some grocery shopping.
Okay. So shout out to Whole Foods. What does that entail?
Oh, I just go for healthy foods, such as organic, zero sugar, low fat, fruits and veggies, things like that. I do what my dietitian tells me to do. She's very effective.
Wow. Okay, well, thank you for being with us and the best of luck.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. In the pink corner, we have Emma's MySpace. And in the baby blue corner, we have Berlin ASMR.
JonJon is absolutely positively the pound for pound best fighter in the world.
I'm gonna open up the floor to questions. Who is the first question?
How do you feel about the fight?
Well, I'm just really excited for the opportunity to be here. I would like to say thank you to Emma, most importantly, for this opportunity. I'm really excited to get into the ring with one of my really good friends, It just means a lot to me that I'm here. So I'm really excited.
You think this whole thing is a joke?
No, it's obviously not a joke. It's just fun.
We've been training for months.
We've been training for months, but this is what it's all led up to. I'm feeling quite zen.
I've been punching the mirror. I've been punching the mirror thinking about you. I can't even look at your face right now.
All right. Who has the next question?
Emma, you seem to be taking this fight quite seriously. Do you think that Berlin is taking it seriously enough?
Thank you so much for asking. I'm so glad someone else realizes. Absolutely not. She does not take this fight seriously at all. I told her exactly what was down the second I knew it. The second she hit me with that pillow, I knew it was on. I knew I had to prove to her that I am the best pillow fighter in the ASMR community. But she is not. Her head is not in the game.
I would like to interject. I would like to interject and say that I've actually been taking this extremely seriously. I've been training tooth and nail for these last 2 months since you hit me with that pillow so violently, and it really hurt. And I've been taking it seriously, and it honestly really hurts me that you would even say that. I take that as a personal stab.
Well, you show up here with a freaking Doppler hat and a lollipop, and I just cannot take that seriously.
My grandma gave this to me.
Your grandma?
My grandma made this for me, and she gave it to me.
Is she alive?
Why would you bring that up?
Berlin, are
you afraid that Emma might take things too far in the ring?
Well, she kind of already took it too far during that last pillow fight, so I'm really not worried about how much farther she could take it. I know I've trained myself to be prepared for anything that she could throw at me.
Oh, trust me, it could get so much further. It could get so much further.
How much further?
So much further.
About how much?
About yay further. Just you wait. Just you wait.
I'm not afraid.
Next question.
Berlin, what exactly was your training regimen?
I had to make some really tough choices. You know, training for something like this really isn't easy. There were a few things that really stuck out to me as really difficult. I went to the gym at least once a week. That was really difficult because I find it hard to fit the gym into my schedule sometimes to make room for my reading and affirmations and meditating and whatnot. I made some important swaps in the kitchen. I opted for sugar-free, fat-free, organic, whole foods. And I just wholeheartedly believe that it's been really good for me. This has been a really good change. So yeah, my training regimen was quite intense, but it's all worth it.
Next question, please.
And so, what was the toughest part about preparing for this fight?
I'll go first. So the toughest thing about preparing for this fight was obviously the light therapy. I basically would do self-induced seizures every night trying to practice for this fight, and I can handle anything, and I'm prepared for anything. I'm prepared for anything coming my way. If I pass out, I can get right back up. I've also been playing a lot of Wii boxing.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for this one, I gotta think. I think one of the most difficult parts leading up to this fight for me has been the daily affirmations. And you might be thinking, I mean, it's just words, but think about it. How hard is it to tell yourself something over and over and over that you really don't believe? I had to convince myself to believe that I am strong, that I am powerful, and that I am me. That was one of the hardest parts leading up to this. Also, something really difficult is knowing that I could lose one of my closest friends.
If that was a thought in your head, you wouldn't have thrown that first throw. Gah.
Next question, please.
You two were both good friends before all of this. What happened?
It was that night.
This question brings back a lot that I've tried to really push down and not think about. That night, we were having a great time. We had a sleepover. It was super girly and cute. We made cakes.
The Barbie doll house.
We made so many cakes.
It was the freaking Barbie doll house, and it ruined everything. I thought a pillow fight would be a fun idea. I thought it'd be fun.
I thought it would be a grand idea. I thought it would be a grand idea between two pals.
Little did I know that Berlin was gonna go full force with the pillow, straight at me, full force.
I wouldn't have gone full force on you if you hadn't hit me in the head. You hit me in the face, and you gave me a black eye.
Run back the footage.
You gave me a black eye.
Run back the footage.
Emma, you gave me a black eye that night.
Dude, that was not me. It must have been something else. It must be some sort of skincare you're using. Give you a black eye, because it was definitely not me. I didn't even get close to your eye. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Next question, please.
Emma, is your code ethically sourced?
Constant struggle for me. A constant struggle for me is how to stay humble. But let me tell you, I like to talk to the community, and it helps me a lot. But I will cut up pieces of this belt right here that I'm about to win, and I will give it to a piece of the community, like Mean Girls, the movie.
How I plan to stay humble after the win is really just thanking my community so much for giving me this opportunity. I would not be sitting here today without you guys. I would like to thank my mom and my dad as well. I wouldn't be who I am without you guys. So a huge thanks to you. When I get the win, it's not my win. No, it's our win.
You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for your mom and dad. You said you wouldn't be who you are without
I would like to thank them for raising me into such a respectable young lady. You would know nothing about that. I can't even look at her.
I think we only have room for one more question. If you want to ask it, do it so.
Hi, sorry, yes, I have a question. Jojo ASMR from the White Noise Daily. First of all, girls, congratulations on the fight. Massive news for the unemployed. Berlin, huge fan of your work. I have a question for Emma WeChat, Emma's WhatsApp. Emma, how's it going to feel when Berlin absolutely knocks you out cold in the first round?
Jojo, what the? Oh god. No, guys, what the? Oh my god. No, where's the? Oh, Jojo. Who said Jojo could ask a question? Who said Jojo could ask a question? Who said Jojo could ask a question? I'm done. I'm out of here. What the?
All right, we'll go get these fighters faced off.
I can rest my balls on your forehead.
Oh my god.
So I was just wondering also, when you're training, why are you training? Why?
Why am I training? I need to have a total KO in the ring. I'm not cutting any corners in my training because I need to see Emma on the ground.
So you see Emma on the ground,
face down.
You're feeling sorry?
No.
So the parents of your parents, they look at you and they say, wow, I'm proud of her. Tell me a little more on the cardiovascular. A lot of people running. Do you running? Why?
No, I don't focus on cardiovascular health. I think that's kind of the least of my worries. Really, I'm focused on stretching. I do a lot of yoga.
The judges are very corrupt. You worrying about this? Why?
Honestly, I'm not too worried about it because I think it will be undeniable. I think my win will be undeniable. I don't think there's any way that could be skewed, to go in Emma's favor. And if it was, there would be an outrage.
That is all. Thank you very much for coming in. And
thank you.
You can leave.
Wrestling is like the most not gay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's two guys in as little as close as they possibly can.
Yeah, they put you in a singlet.
Yeah, they put me in a singlet.
Wrestling's awesome, bro.
Yeah, wrestling is like super masculine and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.